Hello everyone, what is up, and welcome to episode, is it 3? Yeah. It's episode 3 of the HOLT podcast, the worst podcast on the internet. So in the last podcast, which was like 3 weeks ago or something. Oh no, hang on, what am I doing? I'm T.Holt, I'm joined here with Ted Big Eyes, that's what he's known on my channel, but his YouTube channel is called Ted's Vlogs. And then I'm joined by Charles F1. How you doing, lad? So both of your what's your problem? Why are you looking at me like that for?
Not me.
Oh, come here then. Fist bumps all around. Okay, Jesus Christ, I need to give him a headache. I don't know how. Okay, I probably gave everyone else a headache who's got headphones on. Sorry. Okay, so the last podcast we did was. It was one on Black Lives Matter. But today we're doing something a bit upbeat. Everything's seemed to calm down. Okay, so we're playing a game called What's That Smell? The party game that stinks. Okay, so did Jack get it? Jack got it for Christmas, I think. Well, we're playing it now. Okay, so me and Charles opened the box yesterday when I were editing a video. Oh, it reeks.
Smell it.
Okay. I'm dropping everything now. This is gross. How do you play it?
Can I taste something good?
Go on.
I'm not doing it.
How do you play it?
I'm chilling. I just want to listen to you.
I don't know how you play it. Okay, we're going to go find out how we play it. Okay, rules of engagement. Gather 2 to 6 friends that are brave enough to play and elect a stink pin who will act as a master of ceremony throughout the game and tally the scores at the end of the round. We're not doing scores. Basically, we're going to choose one of these. No. Ted, you're going to choose them. You're going to be the only one who knows what they are, I think. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, basically, I've got a bunch of cards here, which we're going to unwrap. And I think it's blank on other side. Yeah, on other side it says Bush here to release stank. Basically, what we're going to do is you, Ted, is going to give me and Charles a card. And we're not allowed to look at the front of it. Yeah? We're not going to look at the front of it. And then we're going to smell it. Well, we're going to rub it so it releases the smell. Smell it, and then we're going to have to try and guess what that smell is. So... This is gonna be good.
Then you also get no points at the end.
Oh, we're not doing all like that. We're doing it for the simple fact we want some quality entertainment for the 3rd episode of the HOLT podcast, which is the worst podcast on the internet. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, worst podcast on planet. It is what it is.
Alright.
You don't. Why you did it wrong? Do you not know what I'm on about?
No, bro.
You've not seen the thing with them dudes where they go, when one person says it is what it is, and then everybody else repeats it. So I go, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh my God, Ray, come on. Oh my God, how stupid can you be?
All I think I watch is videos from 4-5 years ago.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you not watch KSI's second channel, PewDiePie?
I don't watch Logan Paul, to be honest.
You watch Logan Paul?
I don't.
Actually, Logan Paul's not bad. It's Jake Paul.
I know.
I don't like Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not that I don't like him. Did he just say that? Literally, on the last podcast we did, you were praising him up. You were saying that you liked him because we were talking about him looting.
Yeah, and he said it was late.
Yeah, he said he was late or something.
No, I didn't.
Right, okay, tell you what.
Let's just play.
Okay, hang on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4. Right. No, one hand. No, actually, I'll open them. Yeah. Okay, so we've opened 2 of the smelly things. Right, Charles, cover your eyes. No, close your eyes. And Ted, give us a card, but have it where the one facing us is the thing where it says about smelling. You've just knocked it on the floor.
I dropped it. What?
Okay.
Charles, stick your hand out.
Okay, but keep your eyes shut so you can't see it. Right. Oh my
can
god.
uncover
Hey,
your eye.
open your eyes. There we go.
You don't even need to push it.
This is scary.
The card already smells. Did you read what they both were?
Yeah.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Brush it with your nail. Oh,
have a smell.
that
What
reads.
is this?
Did you smell it?
Yes.
tell
No,
me?
I
What's
did.
that one smell? No, don't tell us. What's that one smell like?
Tell Chad to.
They're spelt same. They smell exactly the same. Have they got something wrong?
Toilet.
I'm like Jaden.
Okay, what was it? Get lost. What's that say? What's it say? To be completely honest with you, mine smelled like his did when I smell his. So I have no idea what it is. Is that vomit as well?
No.
Give me a clue.
It's what babies wear.
It's not diaper.
Maybe not. Have a look.
God, I'll see this one.
What's a diaper blowout?
It's a diaper when they poo all over you, stupid. Yeah, but if you've ever seen one of them.
This muff. No, stop. I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get a drink. That would gross. That would. That's disgusting. Oh, it absolutely reeks. Okay, we're back in the studio. I'm gonna put these in one of these bags. I think this is what them bags are for. I'm not quite sure. They're like zip up bags, aren't they?
Yeah.
They look like the. Yeah. I've just got another whiff of it.
It stinks. I get a whiff every 2 seconds. It's stupid.
Okay, where's the box? That was a bad idea. That's the.
Further in bin afterwards.
That's the lid.
That's how much it stinks.
Well, yeah, they're not going in bin.
Uh,
Not ours.
we should prank a jar. At night, put him under his pillow.
That's tight and slightly bullying, and it would also affect me. So, the lockdown restrictions are not coming to a close. They're lessening them,
Yeah.
if that's a word. Oh, that still stinks. Yeah, it's coming to a close. But the rules about having to wear a mask still apply in shops and stuff like that. I think it's the 24th of this month. It's becoming mandatory. I'm kidding you not. I don't feel well. How do you feel, Charles?
Good.
What's making me?
Have a sip.
Thanks. So, I thought this game would be longer, but that's absolutely disgusting. So I've just gone onto Google on my phone and started scrolling down, see if we can talk about some things. Tom Holland, the star of Spider-Man. What films has he been in? What first film were we in?
What?
It-
Spider-Man?
Yeah, Avengers
Civil War.
Civil War. Yeah, he was on Tony Stark's side, weren't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first appearing in Civil War, and his latest appearance as Spider-Man was in, what's it called?
Far From Home and Homecoming got 2017.
Well, Homecoming was the first one, weren't it?
Yeah.
Far From Home, most recent one with Edith of glasses.
I got that.
Yeah, I know you are.
One.
Yeah, he is set to appear. Well, no, he's getting ripped, like muscles and everything. To star in an Uncharted film with Mark Wahlberg. Obviously, as you know, Uncharted, the PlayStation exclusive. I've got 1, 2, and 3. The fourth one came out on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, the fourth game came out for the PlayStation 4. Well, it's set to appear in that. You've got... Ooh, do we know what character Did you hear that? I feel like a horn. What character do you think he will be appearing as? What's he called? There's
I don't know.
the main one you play as, Nathan Drake, I think. And then there's old dude. Who's old dude? I can't think of his name. Yeah, I can't find anything about the character that he'll be playing. Mark Wahlberg, but Tom Holland. Could definitely imagine Tom Holland being the main character, Nathan Drake. Right, let's move on to something else. Daniel Craig first starred as James Bond. Yeah, first became James Bond in Casino Royale. Then went on to play Bond in Quantum of Solace, Skyfall and then Spectre, and now appearing in November, October time? I'm not too sure. But the 25th Bond film, No Time to Die, will be his final one. But he has been voted the best James Bond. So, that's mint. Hang on. So, more than 18,000... Well, I mean, that's not really a lot. But more than 18,000 readers of, actually, Lad Bible, voted. So, they put out a poll on Twitter, which said, who's the best James Bond? There was 8.5% said Roger Moore. Roger Moore was sick. Now, I believe this is the final round because they did a number of rounds. I can't believe he's only got 8.5%, Roger Moore. So he came last. Pierce Brosnan, so Roger Moore, his first film was Live and Let Die. And then he ran filmed, what films were he on? I can't remember. Were he on Octopussy? What was that? You're so unmature, mate. That was horrible. That was horrible. That's the name of a Bond film, mate. Shut up, Eddie. Right. And then Pierce Brosnan got 16.6%. He featured in... holy crap. I can't remember what he was in. Tomorrow Never Dies. Boom. And GoldenEye. He was in GoldenEye. And then coming in third place, Sean Connery, the first proper Bond. Because the first James Bond... Actually, no, I don't know who the first James Bond actor was. Because you had... there were an American TV show which sort of spoofed it a bit. And James Bond was an American spy. But that was an episode of TV show. And then you had a film came out called Casino Royale. And Bond was played by David Niven. And actually, he weren't called James Bond. James Bond was the code name. But then obviously you had Sean Connery play James Bond in the first proper film, Dr. No. And then he was in From Russia With Love, which actually on ITV at minute, every Saturday. And obviously with 51%, Daniel Craig. It says here, in the early rounds of voting, Timothy Dalton, who starred in 2 films, was knocked out quite comprehensively by Connery and Brosnan, only managing to get 3.7% of the vote. Timothy Dalton, I think he played Rassilon on Doctor Who during David Tennant's era. Actually, on his last 2 episodes. Yeah, he was only in 2 Bond films. George Lazenby did far worse. We've only got 1.5% of the vote against Roger Moore and Daniel Craig. George Lazenby played Bond in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, which was sort of like during the Connery era, but he was only in 1. Okay, so this is the final thing I'll be talking about. Okay, so going back to what we were talking about earlier when we were talking about Tom Holland being in Uncharted film, I've just found here, apparently Tom Holland is in talks with Disney and Sony over a 6-movie deal over Spider-Man. So I don't know if this means, meaning 6-movie deal as in being another 6 films or adding to the trilogy. You know, after trilogy's over, having another trilogy. Do you know what I mean? Or a new collection of films. Or if it just means full on having another 6 films after the trilogy. Let me have a read of it. Yeah. It's according to reports, Disney is offering Tom Holland 3 standalone movies following Spider-Man 3, as well as 3 further films outside of the Spider-Man saga. So after the next Spider-Man film, he will get 6 more films, if this deal's a thing. There'll be another trilogy, or an add-on to trilogy, you know what I mean, another trilogy, as well as 3 other films that aren't Spider-Man related, but Spider-Man will appear in, so whether that's, I don't know, another film of the Avengers. Do you know what I mean? And one film, the next Doctor Strange film, people are saying that we're going to have different universes, and they'll say people are hoping that there's going to be 3 Spider-Men in it. Tom Holland. What's he called? What's Amazing Spider-Man called? Andrew. Is it Andrew? Yeah, Andrew Garfield. The Amazing Spider-Man films. And then Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire. Like, the Spider-Man. People.
Spider-Man.
What do you mean he's an okay Spider-Man? He's literally the best Spider-Man. We've just read that poll about James Bond, haven't we? Everyone voted Daniel Craig. If there were going to be a vote, it'd be in between Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland. Tobey Maguire would win. Yeah, he's like the OG Spider-Man.
Did you know Tom Holland's the youngest actor to play Spider-Man?
There's been 3 of them.
You know.
Unless you're counting the voices. Do you know the voice actors? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to finish this podcast. It's been a bit all over the place. I don't know what we'll title it, because we've talked more, really. Okay, we've decided, and it is probably the title, what you're seeing right now. So, yeah, I know this one's been a bit mad, but you know what, we had to make a 3rd one. Next one will be a bit more organised, I think.
Yeah.
So, I was your host, T.Holt. Also, here we have Ted's Vlogs and Charles F1. Ted's Vlogs channel will be down in the description. Same with Charles F1. And both of mine. And I will see, we will see you lot in the next episode of the internet's worst podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you later.
Bye.